fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red light, I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the
Oh my god. You know what? I think we're just gonna go to bed. Good night, everyone. Have a good one. See you later. No, joking. Goodness gracious. What a freaking day, man. Even when I go to explain why this is all going horribly, I can't even do that. What's up with that, huh? Oh, now this is gonna dip again. Come on. Figure yourself out, internet. Goodness gracious. It's been a long time. How are you? I'm doing quite well. How are all of you? Goodness gracious, everybody. Oh, I was muted. It's amazing when I'm muted and I can't hear anyone else. I just sit there until I actually read something. Anywho, what I was saying was that I recently caught this 6.747 kg mirror carp, and it rocked my world. And I've been playing Russian Fishing 4 recently. It's been a lot of fun. It's slow going, but of course, I kind of like slow going things at the same time. It's like Fishing Planet to a degree. You know, if you work hard for something, then when you achieve something, you know, you feel all that more like you actually achieved something, right? If it was all very quick and then gave it all to you, to a degree, I'm not in it to freaking grind for days, thousands upon thousands of things. That's ridiculous. But at the same time, this is my jam, to a degree. Anywho, who's in the chat? We got Alt Name, Rides Gaming Elite, 12, Lance Parson, you muffin, Abyss Devon, Brian Bogner, Aaron Smith, Ifstova, Matt's Rap, Alt Name, did I say that all right? TD Rich, Sakarin, is that how you pronounce that? Lance Parson, Frantisek. Oh, what we got? We got attention. We got attention. So I only have 2 bottom rods right now. I'm considering getting a third though, just because the bottom rods in Russian Fishing 4 seem to be a safe way to go about catching a lot of fish, especially here at Mosquito Lake. You want to be doing like the spinning rod, you know, and like and catching all sorts of perch and stuff like that. There we go. It's pretty decent. Catching lots of perch and stuff like that, chub, asp, that sort of thing on winding rivulet. But honestly, you catch a lot more fish, more consistently as well, fishing bottom rods at Mosquito Lake. And so that's what we're doing today, and we might get into some pretty good ones. Starting off with a little 322 gram Crucian Carp. That's all right. I love the models in this game. I wish I could see them in my character's hands just to get a better sense of scale, because I'm pretty sure this thing is like... Whoa. Hold on here, microphone. Pretty sure this thing is like this big. But, still pretty cool. Still pretty cool. What game is this? This is Russian Fishing 4, everyone. Russian Fishing 4. So we're going to be throwing these out. Looking for some good fish. First ever stream, TD Rich says, and what a heckin' stream it's been, huh? Ooh, do 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 do. All right, are we off? Are we looking good now? I was worried about the stream for a bit there. We're gonna throw out a little ball of goodies to try and get some fish to come in a little bit closer. Big throw! Big throw! Reminds me of when I'm carp fishing in real life. Tossing that pack bait out there, boys. How are you, Frantisek? Frantisek says, I hope I'm pronouncing that somewhat correctly. I'm doing quite well, other than all this random stream stuff that popped up all of a sudden. Otherwise, it's been going really well. I think, anyway. How about all of you? You been doing okay? I'm curious. Everyone having a good week so far? Halfway point. I was going to play Call of the Wild the Angler, but then I found out, because I've never really followed it along that closely, but I found out that the legendary fish evidently come out on Thursdays. So I figured we would play it on Monday. And then we wouldn't have, then we can go after one of the legendary fish if they're out there, you know. Playing the Hunt Classic, very cool. When is the ocean map coming out for Fishing Planet? I have no idea. December 32nd. No idea, man. I don't work for them. I don't know. They don't tell me anything that you don't know. If you remember, I was always watching you after hockey games. I remember everybody. So obviously I remember that. This is awesome, brother. Scorpio D. Hey, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. The bites are a little slow right now. We might need to move on to another area if they continue to be slow like this. We could also put on a slightly smaller hook. Might increase our bites. Let's see about that. See if we can maybe go with a 6 instead of a whoa. Didn't put bait on it. That would probably help, huh? There we go. Good deal. 2 rods out. Waiting, man. James, I watched you 1 year ago, but then a hockey got better for me. Well, good deal. Harvesting some corn in Farming Simulator 22 and hanging out. Right on, Brian. Good idea. It's a good thing to do, you know. I used to do the same thing playing Farming Simulator. I'd watch some show on Netflix or something like that, and I'll harvest my fields or cut grass or whatever I was doing at the time. Fishing San Joaquin right now. Very nice. Good morning, Salurka. What's going on? Grant. Hi, Bo. Hi, Grant. Randy as well. Love your YouTube videos. Thanks, Randy. Appreciate it, man. Well, if it keeps getting slow over here, I think we might move spots, because this is no bueno, everybody. We don't want to just be fishing nothing right now. Know what I mean? Can we get something on a maggot while we wait? Ooh, there's jingle jangle. I heard a jingle jangle. Oh, put the rod down. I think that's a fish. That's a fish. Not a very big fish, but it's fish. I'll take it. Both of your ducks died? Well, what the heck? What were you doing to your ducks? Cut your leg on a skate so you can't play the playoffs? Oh my gosh. Cut your leg on a skate. My goodness gracious. Well, is it a deep cut? I know that those blades can be pretty sharp at times. Gibel Carp! Nice. We got the Gibel and the Crucian so far. Good start. We're off to a good start. I like this. I think I am gonna move spots though after this. Let's see. Oh, there goes the float rod. Another little, is it roach? Little roach. Take that. Yes, please. I think we're just gonna reel this puppy in and go somewhere else. Black common carp I caught in real life pics in the Discord. Black common carp? No, I haven't seen that, Roaming Barber. How am I doing? Or how am I feeling? I'm doing quite well. Feeling quite well. Thanks for asking. Yeah, feeling great. Doing great. Just great. I'm just great right now. The past day or so, that spot that I was at was freaking hot. Bites, one after another. I mean, I was trying to do work on the side while I was waiting for bites, and I was not getting a lot of work done simply because I was getting so many dang bites. I had so many fish in my keep net, it was ridiculous. But it does not seem to be that way now. Let's take a look at the map. I'm thinking maybe go up to this little point here and fish in between. That way, fish traveling in between there, maybe we'll get their attention. Sound like a solid plan. Or should we just go somewhere else? Should we go to this point? I'm thinking at this point, then we fish that 2.5 right there, whatever that is. Let's go there. I've never fished there before. I don't believe anyway. Give it a try. Give it a try. Everything changed. Everything changed. You got a baby cat? Wowie zowie. I'm getting the full life update and I'm loving it. You got a baby cat, otherwise known as a kitten. Very nice. What's the name? Tell me. You know, I'm not, you know, I grow up, people ask me sometimes, you know, you a dog person, you a cat person? I grew up with both. You know, I feel pretty lucky. You know, I had a cat and a dog growing up. So I'm not a huge, like, I mean, I obviously have 2 dogs now, but I'd love to get a cat. I like cats and dogs. Do we have a bite already? Surely not. I think that's a pretty good rule of thumb. I mean, Russian fishing, Fishing Planet, if you got rods out there and you're not getting bites, you know, 5 minutes apart or something like that, might not be in a good spot. Might want to move. There's something in the game that should be allowing you to get bites. Obviously, I think Russian Fishing 4 is a little bit more realistic. Might take a little bit longer. But honestly, if you're sitting there for 15 minutes with no bites, pack up and go. You know what I mean? Svat Seagull says, I don't know. You don't know what happened to your ducks, huh? Bone deep? I'd say so. Yeah, goodness gracious. You got cut pretty good there. I'm going for Dorado Friday or Saturday. Dang, that's awesome, man. Whereabouts? Old name? Only 15 likes now. We're up one. That's good. I'll take it. This spot doesn't seem to be too hot right now either. Legs, but I still have my 2 budgies. Oh, that's good. Someone tripped me, so I tripped him, and he's like so tall, and I'm like so short. So his legs went up in the air, then tripped me again, and my padding's not good, so it went through my leg. Hard to explain. That's the best. I can picture it right now, just like I was there. And wow, yeah, that's my goodness. What's your biggest blue catfish and fishing plant? Good question, said the sloth. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I'd love to be able to tell you off the top of my head what it is, but there are a fair amount of fish in Fishing Planet, and I have trouble remembering all of them, if not just a few of them. That's just not something I really have to remember, because usually I can just go boop, and all of the records are right there. But not being Fishing Planet, I can't really do that today, unfortunately. How was my day, Tristan? It was quite well. Thanks for asking. What about you? You're the Brazilian guy from In Real Life Fishing? Well, so you're going to be fishing for them in Brazil, I assume? I thought I had heard of people fishing for them in like Argentina and Peru, maybe? Off the top of my head, that's kind of what I was thinking. So maybe that was what I was wondering in my head. There was a snag or something there, man. I'm gonna throw this one off in this direction just to see if maybe this is a better spot over here. Getting bites, nibble, nibble, nibble. Oh, he's the line's going everywhere right now. Drop back. Maybe not. Maybe he didn't get it. Well, shucks a duck. Thought he had it there. How you doing over here? We could also get this out here. See if we catch any little fish. It's amazing when Fishing Planet, you know, you get to a point where you're only fishing big fish. Well, that's not the case in Russian Fishing 4. You kind of want to continue fishing all of the fish, depending upon how the cafe orders are. You know, if the cafe orders want you to catch small fish, you're going to be going out there catching small fish, you know. You're not just going to be targeting the big fish, unless you just don't want to fill out the cafe orders. But the cafe orders are a really good way to make money. So, it's always a good thing to be keeping your eye on that, basically. Done for the year. You got kicked out for slashing your friend in the neck, or the tall guy did? Hopefully the tall guy. Just lost a $15 chatterbait to a snapping turtle. Dang snapping turtles, am I right? Yeah, guys, this spot isn't good either. I don't like this spot either. This spot stinks. Oh, about had another fish there. But instead we had nothing. Well, if it keeps going like this, we're just gonna have to go back to where we were or something. At least we were catching a few fish there. Let's see. Where could we try? go back to the campsite. Maybe there's a good spot over by the campsite. Fishing out in that little area there. You going fishing on Saturday? Right on, Lisa McCarty. What's up, Bo? How's it going, Raymond Walker? Glad to catch another stream. Heck yeah, Tristan. Alright, this is where we're gonna fish. Big Buck Hunter with the sub. Thanks, Big Buck Hunter. Let's toss this puppy out here. Right in the middle. See how that does. I'm also gonna throw this out here by these cattails and see if we get anything. Keep an eye on that bugger. Top notch. We're off and away. Usually lives more on the south of Brazil, so yeah. Interesting. Couldn't made them start because I had baseball practice. Okay. Well, no trouble there, Layden. Ooh, that's fish. That's fish. Doesn't seem very big, but it's fish. I'll take it. Bought the Congo pack. What it better for XP? Tiger or perch? Love the vids. The tiger's money to weight ratio is going to be better. But you're going to get bored fishing just tigers. So do a little bit of both. We just get a bream? What the heck? Heck yeah, man. It's funny. I haven't caught a bream in forever. And I've been seeing orders for them in the cafe all the time, and I just hadn't been catching them. So that's pretty cool. Top notch. Missing hogs. Both tiger and Nile perch are great XP on white moose. Going for the vodka fish. The vodka fish, eh? Tiger fish have the better weight XP ratio. Heck yeah. New viewers. So BZ, have any relationship advice? Because I'm new relationship. I want it to work out. New relationship. Want it to work out. How I always have to ask, well, how old are you then? I don't know how my my live streams have become this relationship hotline. But they have. You're not alone. Other people ask me stuff all the time too. I don't know how I give off this look like my relationship just works out perfectly or something like that, but I just must. I must give off this vibe. There we go. There we go. We're catching fish now, boys. Let's go. Why for the voodoo fish? Oh, the voodoo fish. I was kind of getting excited about this vodka fish, though. Is this another bream? It's either a gibel or a bream. Let's see. It's a gibel. Nice 400. I've heard 445 gram gibel there. I'll take that. Glad we found a hot spot. I was getting worried at that other spot for a bit there. Thought we might have had a fish on there. Can't really tell if we do or not. I think we do. It's just really small. Just a really small fish. What in the world is that thing? Is that a Chinese sleeper? I think it is. No, it's a ruff. We got a little tiny ruff on a red worm. Dang, man. Well, I'll take it. That was our last red worm. Dogs are going crazy now. Throw on a nature worm. So one cool thing about this game is that you can get your own baits in it. So like, for instance, we're down to 11 worms right now. So what we're going to be doing now is we're actually going to grab the shovel. Got our shovel here. And we're going to look for a good spot to dig up some worms. Where should we go? Right next to this log. Hey, 6 worms but 2 red worms. Right on. The red worms are the ones that usually are more difficult to get. So if you can get red worms, you're golden, man. So good deal. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Usually you get like a dozen worms and a few, you know, if you're lucky, you'll get a few red worms. So we did mediocre, in other words. Is this game available on PS4? I don't believe so. I think it's only on PC at the moment. Though I have heard some whispers that they may be working on a console version. Who knows? Who knows? Never played RF4. What's the difference between this and Fishing Planet? RF4 is the more like true fishing simulator. Ooh, that's a good sized fish. At least it seemed like it in the beginning there. It's not taking out line. I guess that's truly like the sign that we have a decent fish on. If it's taken out line, which it's not, so. But when people go, you know, I'll see comments on videos and they'll say, you know, oh, Russian Fishing 4 is so much better of a fishing game than Fishing Planet. Nice little eyed. Right on. I'll take it. I'll take it. You know, Russian Fishing 4 is such a better fishing game compared to Fishing Planet. And to that, I usually say, Russian Fishing 4 is a better fishing simulator. And yes, a simulator is a game, per se. But I like to divide the two like that. What is going on here? These graphics are so weird. Hayden Cooper! Thanks for the sub. I really hope this stream's not that slow. I'm gonna have to look it up. This is gonna drive me wild. I can't really do much about the internet, so I hope it's not too choppy. That seems smooth. Seems smooth on my end, anyway. It's a big plus for me. Big plus for you. Is that a fish? Prince Oslo. Not sure what happened there. What you doing there, buddy? But yeah, I create this divide between like a fishing game and a fishing simulator, simply because I think with hunting and fishing games, really any sort of like simulator game, there's a point where you can make the game much more like a simulation, and it can actually like be a detriment to the game itself. You know, it can be so realistic that it's not fun to play. And Russian Fishing 4 can feel that way sometimes. But that being said, Fishing Planet can sometimes feel more like a game than a simulator. Oh yeah? Is this time to play? Is that what's going on? Your squeaks are coming through the microphone, bud. What do we got here? A little perch? We're just catching a range of fish right now. I dig it. Look at this. We've got perch, we got bream, eyed, rough, gibel carp, roach, crucian carp. Got a little bit of everything right now. We have a chub and some other stuff from earlier today. We're doing okay. Is it me, or does it feel like bite rates were nerfed? I'm not really sure. In Fishing Planet, I think they have, just from my experience. But I don't know outside of that. Do you have tip to catch the fighter shark? Not really. I would just go watch the video, and if that's not helpful, then man, I'm sorry, I guess. I'm not. I really don't have much more than that. Yeah. Partly because I just don't remember it. I don't remember going for it. But yeah. Do you not get money for the fish you catch? I have a non-premium version on PS4. It's completely different looking than your game. Are we still talking about Russian Fishing 4? Parker? Just want to be sure we are, I guess. That's not deep enough, is it? Oh, so sad. Why are we crying, little boy? Maximum Adventures. We already been through this. You like Googling everything. And I have no favorites. I think that sums up everything. Everything you like is Guggen. I have no favorites. So if you have any more questions, just apply those answers to them. Just missed a doe. Missed a doe in what? Outside? In a game? What are we talking about? Got to go. Got school in the morning. Well, okay, Grant. Go get some school. We got nibbles. We got nibbles. All your favorite gear is Guggen, but you're asking me for tips on bass? The whole point of the Guggen stuff was to teach people go to bass fish. Why are you asking me for advice in bass fishing? I'm like the only guy that doesn't bass fish. I think it's overrated, bass fishing. I think they had a really good marketing team for bass fishing in the 80s. And everyone loves bass fishing. Hunter Classic. Oh, you missed a doe in the Hunter Classic. I got you now. I remember you saying that. I'm with you. I'm with you. Got 2 rough so far. Is this another bream? Another small bream. 366. Still doing pretty good. Still catching a good amount of fish. Float rod's underneath right now. Go, float rod, go. Bite it, fish, bite it. Yeah, 'cause it's fun. What sort of baloney is that? It nibbled for forever and then it just gave up. Yeah, I mean, lots of fishing is fun. Anytime you catch a fish is fun. And bigger fish are more fun most of the time. So why would you stop at bass? Rarely get above 10 pounds. I like Russian fishing for a lot, but man, it takes forever to progress. I agree, man. I agree. Basket close to 20 pounds. No, I'm not talking about like the 1 in a million bass that makes it to 20 pounds. Yeah, rarely. If you see someone catch a 10+ pound bass, it ends up on the news. Like, it's a big deal. Just the other day, there was I saw it on freaking Facebook that some kid caught some 10-pound bass down in Texas. And it was like, whoa, at this certain lake. Whoa, sick, bro. Caught each week. You must be out with the bass people a lot, I guess. I don't follow bass fishing is the thing. So anytime I see it, you know, it's made it out of its bass social network and is moving on to other stuff, I guess. But even then, like, a 10-pound catfish is just kind of, you know, meh. It's a decent fish, but they get a lot bigger. Oh, look at that go. All right, okay, I see you. Whoa, that's a big fish. All right, guys. Here we go. Here's the moment we've been waiting for. Finally, a decent fish. So this is what it looks like in Russian Fishing 4 when you actually catch... You actually get hooked into a good fish. Can't make out what it is right now. We might be able to push the drag even more, but right now... Dude, this is a perch? This must be a massive perch for taking out line like that. Are you joking? I thought this was gonna be a carp for sure. Wow. You just have a good sized perch on. Goodness gracious. Get over that log, bud. Ah. Nope. Get in the net. Get in the net. Oh god. He wasn't even like truly that big, but 1.2, alright. Not too bad. Boy, he sure took out some line though. It only took out some line for a little while, but 1.2 kgs, a little 2.5 pound perch. I'll take that. I'll take it. So yeah, pretty much when we're fishing out here and we catch anything that doesn't take line out, with these rods and reels setup that we have right now, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be under a kg. Anything that weighs like a kg puts up a decent fight. Sadly, I'm already around bass fishing. It's like nothing else exists to fish for. Even old clubs like NFC revolved around it. Best fish on this game is a 5.1 kg chub. 5.1 kg chub? Goodness gracious. But yeah, I'm sticking to my guns about it. The bass fishing in general is like, it's the, I refer to it as the cranberry of fishing. You know how cranberry has somehow made it into every other juice? Apple, grape, you know, orange cranberry, cranberry orange, cran apple, cran grape. Bass is cranberry to fishing. What are you doing? You going out to the lake? Try some bass fishing. You going out to... I think there's some bass in those rivers. Creeks? Oh, there's definitely some bass in those creeks. Ocean? You doing some ocean fishing? Why are you doing some ocean fishing? You could be fishing inland for bass, don't you know? That's silly. God, you're gonna be throwing a whopper plopper out on the ocean? You should be fishing for bass. It's like, there's nothing else exists except for bass. All these huge tournaments with guys running around in super expensive bass boats and stuff like that. And it's like, my God, man. Crazy. Crazy. Play the Hunter Classic. Yeah, or give myself diarrhea. Why would you want to see me hurt myself? Can't stay too long. Gonna drop a like and stop in in 30 minutes. If you're still streaming, have a good one, Bo. Oh, we'll still be streaming. We'll still be streaming. Boy, we've only been streaming for like half an hour. It's been a rough one so far. There we go. Fishing Planet Mobile, just waiting to buy another boner boat and better reel for tame, and then I'll go to Weeping Willow for carp at level 50. Right on. Sounds good. Genius. Look at that, you got me calling you a genius. 579 Crucian. I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna keep the rod out too. There goes the float. Is this another rough? Please be a rough. Ah, it's bleak. Interesting. Interesting. All right, last rod, waiting on you. We need to go get some food. You would love the UK. Over here fishing revolves around carp fishing. Oh, I've been to UK, Carl. We got a few videos over the UK. I caught as many fish as I could in the few days that I was there, but it was great. I really enjoyed it. You know, I'm not really sure, Tristan. I'd have to go look at the forum post, to be quite honest. I don't remember the specifics. Just remember that they said they were 10% complete with it. So I'm not really sure how long it's going to take to get made. Happy hour activated, no fish for you. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. Just before the stream, like 10 minutes before the stream, I was like, oh, I'll dig a hole for some worms. And when I dug into the ground, it was like happy hour activated, and I was like, what do you mean happy hour activated? All I did was dig a hole. What do you mean? 10 minutes before the stream starts. A white bream. All right, got you. AMR Mamdu. Hopefully I said that right. Goes to the glades with 30 saltwater fish and only catches bass and snook. Oh, I know. Well, when it comes to Everglades, I guess I will put my differences with the bass aside and do some bass fishing. We're gonna go get a hot meal real quick. Is this really sticking up like that? Goodness gracious. There we go. So once a day in Russian fishing, you can come over and get hot food. There's a cart you can get hot food from in the Winding River Lake, and then here at Mosquito Lake, you can get it from this place. I can't read Russian, otherwise I'd say what that means there, but yeah. What is this? Free axe there. Let's go. Let's go see if we can fill any cafe orders to get some moolah. That would be nice. Okay, so we got Gibel carp, we got Crucian carp. Do we have 6 Crucian carp? We only got 1. 5. Got 2. That's not good. None of that. Boy, we need to do some more fishing right now. We can't fill any of these orders, it seems. Got a decent perch, though. They don't have any rough on here either. Goodness gracious, okay. Okay. Let's throw on, I was gonna say, I know I have some 8s around here. Throw on some 8s. Hopefully that increases our fish that we catch. The amount of fish that we're gonna catch, because we need to catch a lot more Gibel carp and a lot more Crucian carp. So that's what we're gonna do, hopefully. We're back at this spot here. There we go. Top notch. The 5.1 kg chub fought really hard on the starter spinning side, I bet so. And it was a weekly record, so that's cool. That is cool, man. You can't like a 3-pound bass on a worm. Colin, how's it going, Colin? I hear jingle jangles. That's gotta be a bite. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my god, about maxed out our... About broke the line, honestly. That was wild. Maybe we should have been more patient. Should have waited for a better hookup. The way he was taking the line back and forth, I thought maybe he had it. But evidently not. Got more jingle jangles. Now, I'm just itching to pick up this rod, evidently. Have you heard about the new Pike? Nike shoes. They are one to buckle my shoe. That's fire. What? What did I just read? What are you talking about? This rod's driving me crazy. Oslo came down here, bit his toy a few times, whined on the floor a little bit, and then just zonked out asleep. It's his sleeping ritual. Oh, there we go. There we go. Is this a new kid thing, like Ligma or something? Like a tick? Are you guys doing TikTok things with me? Is that what's going on? 8:40. You send something about Nike shoes to me, and then at 9 o'clock, then you're eating Tide Pods and doing Benadryl challenges or whatever. TikTok, what a cool culture. I'm so jealous I did not grow up with it. Is Mosquito Lake your favorite map so far, level 15? I've been briefly to Oldberg. I was at Oldberg for a little bit. I was at Belay River, but I was really struggling catching anything. Anything. I probably spent an hour there casting, Never caught anything. Even looking at guides online about what lures to use and stuff like that. Okay, I take that back. I did catch a few small perch. Very small. That's it. That's all I caught. But that's about it, man. Other than that, I just kind of switch back and forth between Mosquito Lake and Winding River Lake. I don't really see the need to go to Oldberg simply because my rods and reels aren't really strong enough to handle a much larger fish than what I'm currently catching, I suppose. So I don't know. We'll just have to see. Floral carbon leaders. You just missed a big buck. Oh my goodness. What are you doing? Floral carbon leaders. What does that mean? Bream night bite can be insane, like 300 silver a night. Really? Okay. Are they heavy or are they pretty decent? Pretty decent little fish. I mean, could I handle them with just these Sorrento FD 120s? So, and then struggle to catch anything at Oldberg and Balea. I got you, Leo. I mean, that's honestly kind of how I felt. When we did go to Oldberg, like, we caught some fish. I mean, it's not like we didn't catch anything, you know? But I don't know, it just, I didn't feel like we caught enough fish that I thought it was worth it to go there. To spend the extra $7 or whatever to travel there. Whatever it is. So, what is this, man? They both went slack at the same time. Okay, there we go. Ever since I picked up that one rod that went slack and there was no fish on there, I've been very cautious about picking up rods that look like you know, they've got a drop back or something like that. This is a little perch. Looks like a little perch. But yeah. Heck, if we're not like doing crazy, if I can fill those two cafe orders for the Gibel and the Crucians here soon, we can go to Oldberg. I don't care. We do got a little fish on there. It's a little freaking rough, man. Wild, wild. See, now, I would like to think that this is a drop back, but we'll... Oh, there is a fish on there. Oh, so you do think that Balea's bite rates have been nerfed, huh? Well, maybe that's something I was experiencing then. Whoa, there we go. I love seeing the orange and red. Anytime I see the orange and red, I'm like, all right. Decent little fish. Old chubby wubby here. $504 G's. You guys want to see, I don't know, we'll see if it performs well today. You want to see my, I'm considering this to be one of my favorite worm digging spots, but we'll find out. We'll see if it's as good this time. If it doesn't perform well, then maybe not. There it is. Right next to this boat. Just 10 pieces of worm. All right, that's not as good as the first one. The first time I went there and dug up some worms, I got 14 worms and 2 red worms. I was like, oh, hot dog. That's not bad at all. I'll take that. And I'm only one, you know, I only have 1 skill in red worms and digging worms, so thought that was all right. I think is like trophy level, most being 1 to 3 kg. Belay wherever you gotta have some fluorocarbon leaders on, or you straight up won't catch anything but perch. Well, maybe that was my trouble then, because I think the rods I was using, I still had titanium on the one, or a steel leader for pike and stuff like that. So that could have been my trouble, dude. Let's go see if we can catch something on a float rod while we're waiting. I got a ton of fish just doing this too. I would put out both of my float rods right here and just wait for the bobber to go down. It's catching a lot of fish doing that. It's amazing how simple just little fish and stuff like that can still be pretty fun playing this game. Because yeah, I mean, I spent a good half hour just catching a few dozen fish underneath this bridge with 2 float rods, and I was having a blast. I mean, they weren't very big fish, but they were enough to be happy. I mean, that's pretty simple stuff right there. Oh yeah? I'll have to look it up. Hey Bo, how you doing? Kilo ass, doing quite well, thanks for asking. Quarry Lake still going pretty good on the bites though. However, a lot of lures don't work anymore, huh? Okay. Just got my first trophy in RF4. It was a 12 kg Arctic char. Abyss, very nice. I was gonna say, I think I've only got 1 trophy, and it was a Crucian Carp. And I was pretty ecstatic about it. I was... Oh, one of the greatest achievements in my life. Catching that trophy Crucian Carp here. A trophy frog, now that would be a heckin' thing. But yeah, I felt like I had really achieved something when I caught it. But a 12 kg Arctic char, I think I would be much more happy about than a little Crucian Carp. So that's super cool. Most guys on YouTube for beginners of Berg use a lot of equipment that you can't use at level 12. I could see that. Hey. Are these also ones we need later on? Nope, it's not. Okay, well, we're just gonna sell these. Last 445. Let's see. Can we sell? Nah, better do that. Very nice. 1 down. Well, we are just struggling with the Crucian Carp today, are we not? 6 Crucian Carp over 350 grams. I mean, that was something I was doing pretty easily the other day. And for 20 silver, too. That wouldn't be too bad. I'd be pretty happy about that. Some of you guys much higher than me probably wouldn't think much of that, but to me, that's some good moolah right there. And usually I'm struggling to catch rough, but we're catching all sorts of freaking rough today. Jeez Louise. Fishing and hunting man, hi. Spent a few in-game days there with the Spiker 2 to 18 and didn't catch hardly anything. Oh. Love the vids. Thanks, Fishing Hunting Man. Check out Midnight Hours. Don't need a still leader for pike. You just need a thick enough diameter fluoro that they won't bite through. Interesting. So what? I mean, what is like the minimum fluoro that you need? Because that's what happened to me. It was a bit off, you know, fishing for the pike. So I put on a steel leader. But what would you need to not be a bit off? I guess. Your char was the 4th in the USA. Very nice, dude. Frogs fight hard in this game. My goodness, I'm gonna have to get a frog fishing rig. Big old bait caster on there. Whoa! Look at that other rod bent over. Okay. It's not super huge. My decent sized carp that I caught here, I could literally hear it just going, and it went all the way down to the other side of the lake. I wish I had the video. I have the video I could show you, but I was thinking about doing a video about it, so I don't want to ruin it. Almost level 30 and I still come back to Mosquito? Heck yeah. Been trying to catch Alligator Gar, but I've been catching catfish. Have any tips in fishing plan? I would say use crawfish. Definitely, I mean, if you've seen the videos or live streams of us fishing for the Alligator Gar, we fish at a certain place that keeps us away from the catfish areas. And that's a pretty good tip as well. Stay away from all that jazz. Show us the king. The king's not even down here, and the prince is right here, but he's asleep. He's zonked, man. I was telling them earlier. He came down here, played with the toy for a little bit, was just like throwing it all around, and then he sat on the ground, whined a little bit, just being sad, and then just fell asleep. So I think that's kind of like I think that's how he falls asleep every night. It must be. Silent and Dadley's back. My goodness gracious. I love it. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Doing some Russian fishing. And then we got ducks flying out of the air. I dig it. And you're back. When we have any fishing planet? When we have any fishing planet? Well, we had fishing planet on Monday, so I didn't want to do it twice in a row. So we're mixing it up with some fishing today in Russia. But I'm thinking, so for those of you who fish Balea, what sort of gear should we have before we go to Balea? What do you think? Because we could probably go there. You know, before we could spend the next half hour in Balea. Not Balea, sorry. Oldberg. What sort of gear should we have at Oldberg to catch some decent fish? Fluorocarbon leader, just go to the tackle shop and buy the heaviest they have. The heaviest fluorocarbon leader that they have should be good enough, huh? I'll see if I can afford it. We have 76 silver right now. Think that'll afford the heaviest fluorocarbon leader. Let's go see if we can go grab it. Classic leaders, I guess. Fluorocarbon. They are out of stock of every good-sized leader. I guess they have the 11.6 kg leader here. Is that good enough? Should I go with that? 20 centimeters? Is 20 centimeters enough? I guess this is technically stronger. What's SP? Made in Siberia. Special materials. Should I just get this one? 11.5? You let me know. We'll come back and grab it if so. What locations do you have open? We have open towards till Balea. So not a whole lot. Winding Rivulet, Oldberg, and Balea. We're right on the cusp of getting level 16. You can see down there, we're very close to getting level 16, which would unlock that quarry lake or whatever. But I don't have it right now. Does Oslo prefer to sleep downstairs? I figured he'd be in the living room watching TV. He, you might be shocked, but Oslo has become a bit of a dad dog. He's been hanging out with dad more than mom lately, which is shocking since any of you who knew Oslo growing up, Oslo was I'd say the best way of describing it was just he was just afraid of me. He wouldn't spend much time with me at all. You got to go, but glad I could stop by till next time. Hey, take care, man. And thank you so much again. Golly. You're spoiling me. Appreciate it, and thanks for stopping by. Well, sorry we couldn't do anything more fun while you were here. In real life, what's the best fishing besides largemouth bass and carp? Oh, God. I hate to get it specific to a certain species. I think the best kind of fishing is the explorative type of fishing. You know, I think people, they get stuck on one species. I'm a bass guy. I'm a carp guy. Whereas I think one of the most fun parts of fishing is just getting out and catching lots of different fish. You know, going out into the river, especially on a day where the water's really clear and you can see in the river, even in creeks that are usually muddy and stuff like that. Certain times of the year, they'll be clear and you can see through them with a perfect, a good shine from the sun, and you'll get to see all the little fish that are in these creeks and whatnot. Little sunfish, catfish, you'll see the carp, maybe you'll see a goldfish or something like crazy that you really wouldn't think would be in there. And then just being like, okay, how do I catch that thing? That happened to me the other day. I was fishing for trout and steelhead and whatnot, and it was like the springtime sucker run, and I was like, okay, how the heck do I catch these suckers? Because I think that'd be really cool. I've never caught a sucker before, and so I think that's one of the most overlooked but most fun things to do in fishing. Not necessarily, bass fishing's the best, carp fishing's the best. I think one of the best fishing things you can do is just go out and catch lots of different fish, because you're just getting more experience. If some guy's fished bass his whole life, what does he know about catching a sucker? Probably not anything. Same goes for a guy who focuses on carp. What does he know about fishing for pike or something? Life's about balance. Don't get stuck on something. What fish do you need the leader for? I guess just pike. I'm not sure. Garlic or cottage cheese dough are popular. So I was throwing out garlic dough, and I wasn't catching anything. But yeah, I had garlic dough out there for the longest time, and we weren't catching anything. Cilantro! Cheating cilantro! No! I don't like cheating herbs of any sort. Well, only thing time you gotta worry is if you hook a big pike. 11 kg is plenty for trout. Is it plenty for the pike too? Farming Bream, I use a size 1 hook with the largest leader your rod will support. Keep your leader the weakest part of your setup so you don't break the rod or reel. So the largest leader your rod will support. So honestly, I don't know this either. PC community having a good time. Oh, well, I can't argue with that. I love seeing everyone chatting. Having a good chat back and forth always makes the streams more fun to me. So okay, so we got test 20 to 100 Gs. What does that mean? When you say the largest leader your rod will support, how do I know what the largest leader my rod would support is? I guess knowing this. because that's the sort of stuff I don't really get about this game. In Fishing Planet, you know, you can kind of be like reel, rod, line, max drag. Pretty easy. As long as you remember that. Reel, rod, line, you're good. How do I know in Russian Fishing 4 how to do that exact same thing? You know? Pearl barley for starters. Well, we can get some of that stuff too for the Bream. Time to attend a live stream. Well, glad you did, Dragyot. We've seen you in the Discord though. Been chatting in the Discord a bit. Laura with my son, he caught 17 bass, he caught 7 7-pound bass. Wow, very nice. That's awesome. And you got to go. Okay, see ya. Near me in brackish water area and a river near your house. Nice. What up, bzhub? Got it. If you're fishing exclusive for pike and perch, a steel leader is fine. However, your floral leader should be the stronger and thicker than the line if you want to fish for others, so pike can't cut it. Okay. Balea, once you hook a good trout, you'll forget all about pike. By clicking the circle with the eye in it above the rod. Okay. Load capacity 4.6 kgs. Is that what I should be looking at? The load capacity? So I shouldn't be getting any line that's heavier than 4.6 kgs? If I'm newly addicted to fishing, or should I stay put? Sea Storm, are you on PC or are you on console? Should you get this game? Game's fun. I mean, it's next level from Fishing Planet. If you think Fishing Planet, if you've made it a good way in Fishing Planet and you're like, okay, I'm looking for something a little bit more difficult, it takes a little bit more knowledge to play or something like that, then I think this is a good step up. But otherwise, if you're just kind of getting into fishing games and you're maybe getting off of like Bassmaster Fishing or Call of the Wild the Angler, I think Fishing Planet's a perfect step up. And then if you want to dive into something like this, I think after you play Russian Fishing 4, Fishing Planet will feel too arcade-like. But it's still a fun game, because you can fish all over the world. So they both have positives. Oh, you get a deal for fishing to fish at the Congress. Should I get it or no? No. I literally made a video that said not to buy any DLCs. I'm sticking to it. Called mech weight. Your mech weight determines how heavy the line your reel can take. Really? Okay. Mech weight. I'm still using the starter one. Well, what the heck is my mech weight? It doesn't even say on here. But if I get that heavy, fluoro, should be good. This one. And that should keep the pike from biting through, hopefully. How much the weight before your rod breaks? Interesting. Are you a free player over here as well? So I technically have never paid any money in this game, but no, I do have premium. I did a few videos for Russian Fishing 4 and they gave me a lifetime of premium. So I lucked out in that regard. Oh my god, this fish is all the way over here. Woo! Woo! This is like that big carp I caught. Alright, alright. Another decent sized fish anyway. See, he's still taking line out. We're still not able to get our rod tip up. We're gonna slowly make our way over to him. Slowly getting line in. Oh. Moving too quick. Well, this has got to be a few kgs anyway. He's not fighting like that 6 kg carp that I had. But he's pretty heavy. He's still taking out some line every now and then. But not a whole lot. Curious to see what he is, though. Happy you're playing this game, Bucko says. Right on. What game are you playing? We're playing Russian Fishing 4 right now. It's probably the most realistic fishing simulator slash game on the market, I would say. Dude. Is this another... Dude, is this a Gibel carp? I think this is a monster Gibel carp. Dude, did we just catch a trophy Gibel carp? Dude, look at the size of this Gibel carp. Is it a Crucian? No, it's a Gibel. I don't know if it's a trophy, but he's a big one. Get in the net. Oh, he's just a big Gibel carp. Nice, man. Well, top notch. Almost 1.5 kg Gibel. Sweet. Man, I really thought we had some massive, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. Trophy's 1.9 or 1 point, so we were close. We were close. Not quite there though. Not quite there. Okay. Well, top notch. Let's go do some stuff. Let's go move on, huh? We got 20 minutes. Let's go put somewhere fun. Did we ever get 5? We did not. Got one of those. Rough. Oh, dude. We are one rough away from getting $30 worth of rough. I think I'll go ahead and do this. Even though some of these were pretty big. One more. All we needed was one. That's like famous last words. What are the chances we could catch one more rough in the next 20 minutes? I don't know if it's even possible. I've caught a lot of rough on maggots though. So maybe if we just get some luck with some maggots. I don't know, man. We'll spend a few minutes here. We'll go to the bridge and fish a few minutes at the bridge too to see if we can get anything there. Just caught your PB bass in Fishing Planet. Jackson, what did you catch? What bass did you get? Do you know when the Angler is coming out for console? On PlayStation? No. No, don't know. Yeah, this summer. That's true, Bucko. They did say sometime this summer. Don't know exactly when. Got off work, so I figured I'd watch the rest of you live and go back to catch up later. Hey, sounds good. Legendary fishing man. I checked out your fish brain. You have a lot of different fish species on there, dude. Some of them looked like aquarium fish. They were small. That was cool. It's a chub and a Chinese sleeper. That's cool. Chinese sleeper is a hard one. Sounds like it. Yeah, I've only caught a handful of Chinese sleepers, so can't imagine one being a trophy. That'd be pretty cool. Come on, floats. Be floaty. Don't float anymore. Go down. Sink. In other words. Drat sauce. It always happens. Always happens. And then you don't catch anything. I'm moving. I don't like this spot anymore. We're going somewhere else. What do you think of Princess Mononoke? Oh yeah. No, I when I watched it the first time, I even took videos on my phone and sent them to my brother, and I was like, this is an animated movie. What do you think? No, that was great. I enjoyed it. I will say though, it can be difficult to watch with other people. Sometimes people will get bored watching it. It can be a little slow. It can be perceived as a little slow. But otherwise, I thought it was a pretty good movie. Which a lot of the Ghibli movies can kind of be seen as a little slow. Yeah. It's just the way it is. Ah, it's gone down anyway. Now it's back up. One rough for $30. 30 silver, whatever that means. But you plan to today? I'm big into species angling, catching as many different species as I can. Heck yeah. Gotta catch them all, gotta catch them all. Pokey fish. And a largemouth bass, 11.49. That is a good one, Jackson. Heck yeah, man. 12 pounds is like the mark in Fishing Planet. If you can catch a 12-pound bass, we mustn't just not be patient enough or something, man. Bradley Brace. Thank you so much, Bradley. Oh my gosh, someone else. Someone else. Buzz, thanks for the sub. Heck yeah, Holics. Struggle with the striking too. Which, I thought I had it figured out where I would without clicking, I would pull it to see if the drag would go up as if there was a fish on the end. But, yeah, I just didn't do that. On 2 continents. Right on, man. That is cool. For sure. Come on, come on. What are the chances that we would catch a rough immediately? Pretty slim. Dude, be a rough. Be a rough. Be a rough. Oh! All I saw was that it was a small fish. I couldn't make out what it was with the shadow of the sun. Bro. Oh, I got real excited for a second. Fishing Sim World Pro Tour. Bucko, we've already played that game. You can go check out the videos if you want. 10 and 15 over top of the boat. Great for sleepers and carp. Well, right on. Over the boat, huh? Like outside the bow of the boat, or like literally just over top of it, off the side? Love that game. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty neat. Thing is we caught our darn roughs fishing, where's our super small hooks? Can we not use super small hooks anymore? There we go. Now we got 3 rods out anyway. Gifted 1 bzhub membership. How's it been going? It's been going quite well. That even states a new bzhub member. Well, right on. Well, thank you. My gosh, that was really thoughtful. That's the way to jump into the stream, if I've ever heard of one. Good. How's it been going though? It's been a little bit of back and forth. You can see our keep net. I mean, we've caught a few fish, man. We just we're just really close at catching like filling some cafe orders. And if we could catch one more rough, we would fill a pretty good sized one. 30 silver worth of rough. Of a cafe order, which would be pretty sweet. But currently, we're not catching anything over here. Legendary fishing. Leo, too! He's going wild. He's giving out memberships to everyone. For Costa Rica. Right on. Well, congrats, Leo. Got the membership as well. If you think a fish is on, hold R, and if a red message pops up on the right side of the screen, there is. Really? Okay. That's a good thing to remember. Well, I have... Whoa. We'll test that right now. Jackson as well. Golly. He's going wild. He's a wild man. Yeah, sure enough. That's a good tip there. Hold R. I like that. A little Crucian Carp, it looks like. Oh, is that a Gibel actually? It's a Bream. Top notch. All right. I'm giving up on this. I might come back later, who knows. Do I have everything I need to go to Oldberg? Let's just do it. Let's go for it. Do not reset skill points until you are level 40. Okay, Jasko. Is it Yasko or Jasko? Hasko? Do you have to eat in this game? You do, but they give you free food. Draft fast? Interesting. Or you can just feed yourself, depending upon what you want. Depending upon what you want to do. Got the cafe here. They also want Crucian Carp and common roach and whatnot. To who? Works with jigging as well. Hoping for a variety of saltwater. She's like rooster fish, and then some micro mountain stream fishing with hopes of mountain mullet. Did I miss something, or did you say you're going off to go fishing somewhere? I must have. Lopez says, what's up? What's up, Lopez? So we should be good, though. Should we toss around? I do have this super sweet Kahuna, or Karuna, whatever you want to say. Karuna Hunter. Should we go see if we can get a big old pike with this? It might be too big, I don't know. Free food stops at Winding River Lake. Okay. Is this game available on Xbox? It is not. Don't believe so, anyway. Only on PC at the moment. Though, like I've said before, I do believe that I've heard some whispers that they may be working on a console version. So the last time I hooked into a big pike that broke me off, I was over there on that bridge. That's kind of where I want to go right now too. Costa Rica, that'd be cool, man. Or maybe I was on this bridge. I could have been on this bridge too. It was a good day today, so you're spreading some love. Well, I love it, man. Maybe it was this bridge, dude. Now I can't remember. Let's try this. I think we threw onto that rock. Eric Gillis, dang, I want the game. It looks so good. It is a pretty cool game. Is there an easy, so to you guys that play this game more, is there an easy retrieve other than a straight retrieve to learn? Because I have really struggled with figuring out these retrieval methods. And the videos that try to explain it are like an hour long. People do not do a good job of explaining things in like 4 minutes in this game. You're getting a new PC just to play this game. You or anyone else needs some good starter tips? One of the only those that speaks English is deep in this game, yeah? I'm not sure if this this like big old spoon thing is just too big or what. Maybe we should switch to something else. What are we thinking? Trafalgar Lake. Nice, Bradley. Sorry to everyone that didn't get a membership for that. I don't want to go too broke. Hey, no, you're fine, dude. I think you've spoiled enough people tonight. Thank you. That's awesome. Love to see it. What do we got? A little perch? We've caught a little perch. That's a start. That's a start. They come with the rod type. Oldberg is a more bottom fishing lake unless you are fishing for pike. Well, that's why I was attempting to catch some pike. Where should I go? I think we did catch some bream out here. Though I can't really recall where. I just wanted to try and catch some pike real quick. Last cast, and then we'll throw out some bottom rods for something else. Let it sit on the bottom and crank it once, let it sit and repeat. Interesting. Seems like twitching comes with the wobbler lure. Ah, okay. So I'm a little ways away from the wobbler lure. But you think with this particular setup that I have right here, I should, with the fluorocarbon leader, I should be able to go back to Balea and catch some of the trout and the grayling and whatnot? Think it's possible? Let's throw on 3. Should we do the garlic dough? I think the last time I was bream fishing, we were, what, out here? Somewhere around here, anyway. Thought, casting out in that direction. Weren't we? Good rod is Siberia Linear ML. Jig lures work better on Oldberg. Hello, how's it going? I can guarantee you that Norway is worth a grind, probably Norway sea fishing. Need medium linear ML. Well, I've got this Corona. Should I throw the big fluorocarbon leader on this and try that? Because yeah, the last time I upgraded my rod and reel, it was with this stuff. That's all I got. That's all I got. Oh, let's see here. They bite much better at night. Well, I've only got 12 hours to wait then. C5 on the map at about 18-inch clip. C5 on the map? C5. Oh, I want to throw over here, huh? Well, I'm just way off. I'm not fishing anywhere near that spot. 3.5 kg braid line, 5.4 kg fluoro leader. So this line is too strong for the trout at Balea. Is that what you're saying? I'm off to bed. Thanks for the good times and the subscription. Heck yes, Leo. Take care. 3.5 kg braid line, 5.4 kg fluoro leader. I'm writing it down. Got it. Balea. Sec. How's it going? Well, now I feel silly fishing over here if C5's the place to be fishing. Jeez. It's just a response to you saying you somewhere around that area. Oh. Okay. Goodness gracious. Now Michael's got a sub. C5. One more won't hurt. One more won't hurt. That's hilarious. Well, thank you so much, dude. You're Santa Claus today. All right. Hopefully we're good now. I'm gonna toss this float out and see if we can catch any little fish. Here, little fish. Here, little fish. Heavier lines with a bite rate decreases since trout are skittish. I'll bounce between 3.5 and 5 kg. Okay, good to know. It's good to know. I'll go with that. Here we go. Look at this. Big brain. And watch my float and my 2 rods over there at the same time. You always told you look like Santa. Have you ever been told that you are Santa, though? Maybe you really are Santa. You're playing in hunting too? See you later, Drag Yacht. I've even gone up to a 7 kg line that really dropped bite rates off at 7 kg. Okay. It's good to know, though. Ooh, we got nibbles. We got nibbles on the float. Nibble, nibble, nibble on the float. Nibble, nibble. Yeah, boy. Nibble, nibble, nibble on the float. Oh no, we're still recording. Turn off recording. We've been recording for the past 20 minutes. Jeez Louises. All I wanted was that potential trophy Gibel carp, and it wasn't even a trophy. Take it already. What are you waiting for? I'm not getting any younger. Look at that. So you can't do the R with the float because there's no reel on it. Unfortunately. Should be interesting for you. It's in Russian, but Google Translate works fine with it. You can post it in the Discord, DM Nova. I'm not sure if it'll let you post a link in here. But I do know that you can do it in the Discord. Guess we'll never know. We'll never know. Have we ever seen you and Santa in the same place at the same time? No. So, possibility. I think there's a jingle jangling going on those rods over there. It certainly seems like there's some messing with this line. The other one is still. This one, not so much. Line color doesn't matter? Okay. It's good to know. Just remove spaces. Oh, okay. But you have a PS4, I understand. That stinks. But you're not alone. I know other people definitely feel the same. Hey, you rods over there. Could you finally catch a fish or something? Boy, that stuff sure likes to drift on this lake. Whoa! There we go. Got a fish. Little roach. Nice. First fish of the day. waiting for nighttime to catch some bream. What are you fishing for? So we're fishing for fish out at Oldberg. Fish don't stay on very long when flow fishing. So when I right click, nothing happens. The rod doesn't do anything. It only does something when I left click. You will be fine with heavier weights on grayling. Heavier weights on grayling. Like on the brown trout is where the money is. Heavier weighted, like weighted like the line, or what do you mean heavier weights? Swear I hear a gentle ringing of bells every now and then, but nothing is happening over here. It's just a very windy day, evidently. Oldberg, 2167 coordinates, evening and morning. Funky minnow. F11 wobbler series works fine. I don't have any wobbler. I don't even have a high enough skill to use wobblers yet. Unfortunately. Right. But look, I'm right clicking right now. Nothing's happening. If I left click, it lifts the rod up. That's a freaking crucian. Every other rod, if I right click, it lifts the rod up, but not with these float rods. Heavier weighted lines, gotcha. Okay, I got you, Carl. I'm with you now. Thanks for the tips, man. I'm actually kind of excited to go back to Belay and try that. The only other thing I could think of that I wasn't catching any fish at that place was that I just wasn't able to, like, toss lures out far enough to get bites. So I'm glad to know that maybe it was really just the lines I was using just weren't good. Because I was really thinking that I was going to have to, like, level up my casting or something to cast it out further toward the rocks and stuff like that. Are you guys jingle jangling? It's 5 o'clock. Only a few more hours before nighttime, and then the Bream will be going like crazy. Dragonfly Bell Black works great if you replace the hook with a fuzzy magnetic treble. So I've got like this one, but I need to replace the hook with the fuzzy magnetic treble. Any particular size that I should put on there? I look a little tired. Tired of not catching any fish. Psh. God, I got lots of energy for catching fish, just not much energy for not catching them. What lures were you using? I was using, because I had looked up a guide about it. I was using this Dragonfly Bell 2 early on in the morning, and then later in around like 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. I was throwing around this this Karunu Aquila thingamabob. So I was pretty much switching back and forth between this Dragonfly Bell 2 and this Aquila, whatever it is. But I just wasn't catching anything. Stock hook on that is garbage. Another roach. Catching roaches like no tomorrow. Hey, you two gotta start catching fish, okay? Got it? You think garlic dough is still the way to go about it? Garlic dough, huh? How was my trip? My trip to Lake Erie? Is that what you're talking about? Do you work best in that Karuna Aquila you have there? Z-Man Spiker, okay. Dragonfly is like 1 star, so the stuff also affects bite rate and handling. Huh, okay. It's good information. Could you go after sturgeon in that game? Yeah, there's actually multiple sturgeon fishing in this game. I wish I could show you just like all the fish, but I don't know how. I don't know how to show you the fish in this game. I mean, you can see here beluga, Black Sea beluga. What other fish do they have? Persian sturgeon. Look at that thing. That's like a freaking shark, dude. Poor beagle. Russian sturgeon. Serbian sterlet. There's another looking shark-looking thing. I don't think that's actually a shark, but looks like it. The silhouette does. Stellet sturgeon. Swordfish. They have a swordfish too. So yeah, there's a bunch of different sturgeon species in this game. Devs don't like to restock stuff that's popular in this game. Starting at Volkhov River. Huh, okay. So it sounds like I won't be getting it. Berserk hooks are very good. Anything cheaper is crap. Interesting, okay. I'm really hoping that these bites improve come nighttime. 1044 and B4. Well, how do I get pearl barley? Gotta get the pearl barley! I'm gonna be running into town. Excuse me, the pearl barley, where is it? I need pearl barley. Where's the freaking closest entrance into this village? It was evidently not this way. Never knew this was a door-finding simulator game. Get out of the way, logs. Did you post a video on catching sturgeon? I did catch one sturgeon in one of the Russian fishing 4 videos I put out. Maybe the first one? I catch a sturgeon in that one. Administration. Tackle store. They got pearl barley here? It's a big time sink. Well, great. Glad I'm here sinking all my time into it. Pearl barley, 30 gold. I don't have 30 gold. Forget pearl barley. Jeez, is there something else you want me to use? Perhaps these cockchafer larvas? Ridiculous. Pearl barley. Is there something I can make? So I make pearl barley. Oh, I make porridge with pearl barley? What the frick? What does that even mean? What is this? You got pearl barley here? You just joined me? The grocery store can't even decide what it has in stock. Here we go. How's that? How could I get pearl barley? Rice. Pearl barley. A promo code for my... I do not. I don't believe so anyway. I honestly don't even know what that is. A promo code. So how do I use this pearl barley? You just started the game? Well, they're free games, so I mean, I can give you a promo code to download Fishing Planet for free, or Russian Fishing 4 for free. That's about it. So did I just get? Did I do it? Hey! Suck on that. Russian Fishing 4. 31 pieces of pearl barley. That's what I need. It was asking you for one? No, yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about the promo code. Sorry. I wish I knew more. I don't know any more than that, unfortunately. I'm fishing this deep spot, and there's nothing you can tell me. Alright, we're throwing pearl barley on this bad boy. That's what they want. That's what the fish want, and that's what I'm gonna give them. We're clipping at 18? Don't remember how to clip. Clip, 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 clip. Float depth. Line clip. Control number 18. How do you know how far that is? That doesn't seem long enough. I'm going further than that. Yeah, boy, it's starting to get dark. Let's catch some freaking bream, bro. You have to get off the stream. Hey, not a big deal there, Bradley. We are going a little late today. But glad you've been able to make it this far. RF4 started to have server issues since the Norwegian Sea update. Really? Look at this, baby. Look at this, baby. Pearl barley for the win. Pearl barley for the win. The ladies like me for my pearls, my barley, pearls, and barley. It's, is that a giant roach? It's a giant roach! Nice! The ladies love me for my pearls and barley. My pound pass ran out for the Nile River and fishing, and now I'm fishing blue crab, and it's just not the same. It's very true. Very true. You've fallen for the fishing planet trap. It's like the tender trap, but it's fishing planet. Is it? Are we in? We're in, boys. Yeah, boy. Oh, it's a biggin. Oh, it's a biggin. He's putting up a fight. He says, yeah, mama. I ain't going in there. I ain't going to you. No siree, Bob. Well, listen up. My name ain't Bob. And you're coming to me. That's right. What are you? He's a little bream. Looks like a little bream to me. We got one on the other rod, too. Yeah, boy! Got decent fish on this one, too. Let's go. Good luck. Thanks, Alex. Well, it's working out so far, anyway. Although we don't know what this fish is. Alright, we're jumping off the stream at 10 o'clock, everybody. Internet seems to be sucking anyway. I don't know how it got real good for a bit. Oh. Now it's all over the place again. Pretty decent orders for the bream too. Different type of bream now. Or is it just a different color? Must just be a different color. Different size, maybe? Right on, everybody. Whoa! There's a decent fish. Taking out line for days. Going, going, going. If I spend 1 gold coin, I can get a tour. A tour of the Norwegian Sea. Interesting. Might have to look into it. When I started playing Fishing Planet, you were more excited? Interesting. So just because of the change in scene, lots of different places to be fishing, Jasko? Yasko or Jasko? I only have 1,000 hours in Fishing Planet. Boy, right when I think we're getting a little bit of rope, pulls us right back in. It says, "You ain't no cowboy. You ain't getting no rope." We're about at the 3/4 mark, though. You about pulled out enough line to get us at that halfway mark, but we're getting back. Getting back. Do you think it's just a big bream? Probably so. Let's find out. Oh! He's fighting again. You're gonna go to bed? Hey, take care, and thank you so much for all the memberships. That was awesome. Really appreciate it, and love to see other people interacting with the, the chat. It's awesome. Out of the red. Red means quicker damage to your equipment. Repairs cost silver. Oh, okay. Just seem like we catch them faster if it's in the red. Yeah, it's just a good sized bream. Get it in the net. Get it in the net. Yeah, boy! And level 16, man! I love it. I love it. I want some more of it. Right on, everybody. Well, glad you were able to see us hit level 16 there. We got Quarry Lake now. And we got this 2.268 kg Bream, which is awesome. Gonna keep that mad lad. I love it. But this has been great. Thank you all for being here. And thank you so much for all the help with Russian Fishing 4. So there's so much to this game. And yeah, and the videos... Let's just say I'll be making a lot of videos in the future to help people out. Because they range in time. And yeah. Looking forward to helping people out. Just like Fishing Planet. Look at this dude. Get in here, you. Yeah. Right on. Well, take care, everyone. This has been fun, and we'll see you next time. All right? Go out, do some real fishing, do some Russian fishing, all that jazz, if you can. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Video out tomorrow. Unique Sauger on Emerald Lake. Have fun. Go catch it yourself. And we'll see you on Monday.
One family, game on.